Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, I'm going to talk about a project that I recently received an airdrop for on my Polygon network, and this project is called Chum Finance. So if you guys follow my channel, you guys know that I like a lot of projects on Binance Smart Chain, and one of the project that I really like on Binance Smart Chain is JuleSwap or Just Liquidity. So this platform is a platform where I'm doing some yield farming, where I'm earning JuleB and JuleD tokens passively. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's a platform which allows for automated market making. It's basically a swap or decentralized exchange platform, right, on the Binance Smart Chain. And on early May this month, people who hold JuleB or JuleD tokens were basically rewarded with an airdrop of a token called Chum token, and this was done on the Polygon mainnet. So if you guys have JuleB or JuleD tokens in your Binance Smart Chain wallet, or if you're staking it, I suggest you guys to go check the same wallet address on the Polygon network, because you are probably eligible to receive the Chum token, which is basically the token that I'm going to cover today. So since I received this token and I was doing a little bit of reading, I kind of thought that I could share this token with you guys, especially for people who haven't received the airdrop, so that you can kind of do your own research and see if you want to invest on this project, right? So Chum Finance, again, a very weird name along with a very weird mascot. It's a project that basically is on the Polygon network. Again, if you guys want to read through any of the information that I'm going to talk about today, you can go to their website chumhum.finance, which is CHUMHUM.finance, in order to learn more about the project. Again, it's a very new project, so I would definitely bear a lot of caution. It does seem to be very cartoonish and very kind of like childishly put together website. So please be very extra cautious when it comes to investing in this project. I was not really paid by this project, or I do not have any form of like an active investment on this project. I'm just covering this project because I received a few of this token as an airdrop, and again, I'm just planning to keep it to see what it's going to do. So again, I'm just want to make sure that you guys kind of understand what this project is before you invest in this, right? So right off the bat, you can access their white paper on top right corner of the website by clicking on the yellow button. You can already see their mascot on the front page. So what is Chum Finance? Chum Finance is basically a decentralized cross-chain marketplace for lenders, borrowers, and stablecoin lovers. So again, it's kind of like an amalgamation of AAVE on the Ethereum blockchain, as well as kind of Compound and Maker DAO combined together, right? So it's kind of like an amalgamation of multiple different projects. It's mainly a lender, borrower, and stablecoin minting platform, where you can kind of like participate in cross-chain marketplaces in a decentralized manner, right? At least that's what they're claiming. Obviously, you can kind of like launch the app by clicking on the launch app button to access their app, which we'll cover shortly. You can also buy the Chum token itself on the Matic mainnet, right, which is currently the Polygon network. So if you see, you can kind of clearly like watch a video about Chum Finance. Again, the video doesn't really provide a lot of information. It is kind of like cartoonish. So if you guys want to help yourself do use this link as a resource to do your own research, you can obviously do the same, right? So what are some of the main features of Chum Finance? It's decentralized, obviously. The whole universe just for you without third-party involvement. So again, pretty dramatic explanation of decentralization considering the fact that we are in 2021. Cross-chain, we have a whole universe of blockchains left. So again, they are clearly signaling that they are planning to like migrate to multiple different blockchains and make it much more easy to use for different blockchains, right? So again, very interesting indeed. So if you go to the third point, which is going to be scalable, built like a rocket on scalable blockchains. So again, the fact that they are claiming that they are scalable is funny because they're basically on the layer 2 solution of Ethereum, so they're obviously scalable. It's something that they don't really have a it's something that they don't really have like a need to claim explicitly, because it's very obvious that they are on Polygon, and that's basically the reason why they're extremely scalable, right? Chum enables BUM, your decentralized stablecoin, which you can use in over 60 million locations worldwide through the Just Liquidity platform and the Jewel card. There are no pre-mines for the team, developers and founders, just for the Chum airdrop. This means the protocol will be controlled by those who got the airdrop and who decide to mine Chum, right? So again, a lot of information about their token and also their uniquely named stablecoin, decentralized stablecoin that they named as BUM token. So again, if you see, like you can basically mint stable coins just like how you can mint DAI on MakerDAO. You can mint their stable coin called BUM in their platform, right? And you can use this BUM token over 60 million locations. Again, this is something that I would definitely want to like understand where it is kind of like used in. It's a big claim, and I definitely want to like dig deep into this. So if you guys have any extra resources, feel free to let me know, because I do really want to know how they managed to cover 60 million locations worldwide, especially with a very cartoonish kind of platform, right? But they are also saying that you can use Just Liquidity and Jewel card to kind of like pay for services using your BUM tokens, right? So again, very questionable kind of like information, which I definitely bear extra caution into, right? Just Liquidity and Jewel card again are some of the not only the products of Jewel Swap, but they are some of the most popularly used kind of like cryptocurrency products on Binance Smart Chain. There are a lot of users for Just Liquidity and Jewel Swap, and many of them have their own Jewel card, which is kind of like a crypto card with its own kind of features, right, which you can kind of like research on. So there are no pre-mines, which is very interesting, because if you see like any project that can technically like crash the price, they have like allocations which are very unusual, where the founders get a lot of tokens which they kind of can dump and crash, and it has happened in the past. So unlike those tokens, Chum token or Chum token is basically like a fair launch with no pre-mine. It's basically stated that it's kind of like airdrop to the community. All the tokens are airdrop to the community, and this basically means that the community basically controls the platform, right? Again, I did go through the block explorer for Chum token, and again, I kind of had some mixed thoughts, but you guys can obviously go search for their token on the Matic block explorer and find out yourself, and see if this statement is actually true, right? So you can also learn more about this by clicking the learn more button. So I would probably for a platform that aims to kind of like provide over 60 million provide the stable coin of BUM token to over 60 million locations, I would at least try to have like their their paragraph or the sentence fall within that, like, the panel, right? It's kind of like overflowing out of the panel, so that's obviously very concerning. But again, I'm just going to move on. So if you take the savings, earn interest on your assets, lend and earn APYs based on market demand for that asset. Interest is earned with each block and can be used as collateral to borrow assets or to mint stable coins, right? So again, by being a part of this platform, you can lend your tokens, again, just like in AAVE or in compound finance, and earn some rewards in an annual basis, basically APYs, based on market demand, similar to AAVE and compound, right? And the interest earned with each block can be used as collateral to borrow assets or to mint stablecoins. So again, whatever interest you're earning, you can basically use that interest as further collateral, or you can use it to borrow assets and also to mint stable coins as well, right? So that's something that we are pretty much familiar with it, because multiple platforms do the same thing. So if you see, they currently, again, if I connect my wallet, I'll probably be able to show you some of the APYs. They have APYs for JUL-D and JUL, which is basically the Ethereum version of Just Liquidity. Chum token, which is the native token. USDC, the APY is 106.27%. USD Tether is 152.4%, and Polygon is 77.14%. For wrapped Bitcoin, it's 163.62%, right? Again, pretty mind-numbing APYs indeed. And if you see wrapped Ethereum, 113.16%, right? Again, these are all APYs that you will earn if you earn the rewards in Chum token, similar to how you can kind of toggle between earning rewards in kind versus in cell tokens in Celsius network, right? You can kind of like turn this off and see the APY obviously drastically decreasing, revealing the actual APY for the particular coin. So the actual APY is going to be 4.4% for USDC coin. The remaining whatever hundreds of percents that you will be earning would be paid out in Chum token if you choose the Chum earn with Chum option, right? Similarly, you can clearly see that the other APYs are also less than 5% overall. So again, overall, it's not that impressive, considering the fact that Beefy Finance on the Binance Smart Chain offers a lot more APY. You can also obviously earn a higher APY with Pancake Bunny, or even with Pancake Swap itself. So that's pretty much the kind of like APYs on the Binance Smart Chain being extremely high. Even in Polygon, you can have Beefy Finance, which is also available on Polygon. You can earn really good APYs on wrapped Bitcoin. You can pretty much earn about kind of 15 to 20% APY on wrapped Bitcoin, depending on when you're watching this video. And for wrapped Ethereum, you can also earn somewhere between 10 to 15%, right? So I do think that Chum does not really offer a higher APY, considering the fact that it is a very high risk project. It can, again, I kind of have a cat on the wall kind of perspective for this project, because I trust the Just Liquidity team, but I don't necessarily trust this project, even though this project was basically airdropped. This token was basically airdropped to me because I was a holder of Just Liquidity tokens. But I still feel like this project is kind of like sketchy, and since I was in like a like a dilemma, I thought probably I could present it to you guys so that you guys can offer some additional information if you guys have any as well, right? Please post it in the comment section below and let me know what you think about this project. So protocol, money markets built on different blockchains, provide your assets and receive V tokens that you can freely move, trade or transfer whenever you want. So again, this project is again similar to AAVE or Compound. When you deposit tokens on Chum Finance, similar to depositing tokens on AAVE or Compound, where you get A versions of the token or C versions of the token respectively, and similarly on Chum Finance you can receive V tokens. So if you deposit Bitcoin or wrapped Bitcoin, you get V wrapped Bitcoin, which you can use to kind of provide liquidity or trade or do whatever you want, right? So that's pretty straightforward. You can also see the markets for different kind of like tokens. If you go to again, I can't really click this one because I believe my wallet is not really connected. So once you connect your wallet, you can see the different markets. You can see the USDC market, Bitcoin market, as well as the Ethereum market as well, right? So pretty basic website, nothing too groundbreaking. The project itself is kind of like a copy and paste of several other existing projects. They did airdrop their token, and that's probably one of the only great things about this project, in my opinion. I really don't trust the information that they've provided here when it comes to the fair launch, but you can kind of correct me if I'm wrong on the comment section, right? So let's go to the actual app and see where where it is when it comes to looks as well as APYs and how user friendly it is. So you can clearly see that their BUM token has a very weird name, obviously, but also has a very weird kind of like a token symbol. It's kind of taken fully cartoonish and taking cartoonishness to the next level. If you see, you can clearly see that some of the price charts as well as the rates for USDT. You can also provide like tokens and lend tokens and earn interest either with Chum or without Chum. You can also see the total value locked is $1.3 million currently locked so far. A lot of the layout is similar to like AAVE or Compound Finance, right? So pretty straightforward kind of platform. Obviously a very high risk project. So if you go to the CoinGecko page, you can clearly see that this token is doesn't really have a ranking yet because it's a very new token, still very early. So this project may potentially rug, or you could even do like a 10x, right? Again, I'm not really suggesting anyone to buy this token, or if you choose to buy this token, I wouldn't really recommend buying a huge bag of this. Make sure that you do a lot of research on this project because it has so much things that can potentially prevent people from investing in it, which is basically how you have to invest in the first place. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, right? But if you are to invest in a project, you have to do a lot of research and then put your money before doing anything else, right? So for this project, I would bear this project as an extremely high risk project. But since it's an extremely early project as well, there is a potential reward to be made if you manage to stay safe, right? So if you see, the token itself is currently trading at 8 cents per token as of the time I'm making this video, and it recently had a 4.5% increase in price. Nothing really too surprising. The market cap information is obviously not available, but if you see the circulating supply, it is basically the circulating supply information is not available as well, but the max supply is about 122.5 million tokens. That's a max supply, slightly higher than my personal higher limit of 100 million tokens. But again, for people who do think that this project is legit, this shouldn't be a big issue, right? Obviously the market cap is very low, and that's one of the reasons why the project is kind of like a high risk project, right? And if you see the circulating supply, I don't really think that the circulating supply is anywhere higher than 10% of the circulating supply. I believe it's probably somewhere less than 5% in the more likely scenario. But yeah, that's information will be updated if this project prolongs to exist, right? So if you take the charts, you can clearly see that this token was available, like the price chart for this token was available since May 20th, which is about 6 days ago, and this token price was 7 cents per token, and then kind of like went to its all-time highs of about 10 cents per token before slowly having a decline and making an all-time low of about 3 cents per token, and then 3 days back, that is, and after that it's kind of like rising up, and now is kind of like in like an upward trend, right? It could probably set new highs or probably could crash. I have no real idea because I don't really know the demand for this project, and obviously Polygon is growing really rapidly, but I don't really think people would be keen to invest in a project that has a weird name and a weird mascot and a very weird website overall, right? So depending on how the demand is, the volatility could be extremely high or extremely low. But at the same time, please, if you want to invest in this token, again, not financial advice, please do your own research. But if you do want to invest in this token, I would probably wait, because I do think that this token is going to kind of have a price slumping pretty soon. And now that it's kind of like a decent highs, I think it will kind of decline down, right? So if you do plan to buy this token, then I would probably hold off on this, but obviously do a lot of research into this project, right? If you take the Bitcoin comparative on the other hand, you can clearly see that the token was worth 196 Satoshis per token as of May 20th, and then it kind of declined down, reaching an all-time lows of about 110 to 115 kind of Satoshis range. And after that, it kind of started going up, and now it's kind of in an upward trend. Overall, it is still higher than the all-time lows, but I do think that this can make newer lows, both in Bitcoin comparative as well as dollar comparative. So if you want to hodl this token, or if you want to hold this token for short-term gains, then I would probably suggest you to kind of wait, because this token can go down, right? If you take the Ethereum comparative, again, this token was extremely volatile in comparison to the Ethereum comparative. This token was worth 3,200 GUI as of 20th of May. It kind of had a very steep kind of like downtrend, reaching an all-time lows of about 1,754 GUI per token, and then kind of went all the way up to touch the 3,200 GUI, and then now it's kind of moving sideways on the Ether comparative as well, right? Again, the same thing, if you want to buy this token with Ethereum, I would suggest you to hold off, because this token can make newer lows, not only on the Ether comparative but also on the Bitcoin as well as USD comparative as well, right? Yeah, please bear extra precaution before you invest your money in this token. So if you see the exchanges where it's available on Polygon, and it's available mainly on the SushiSwap platform on Polygon. So that's something that you guys need to bear in mind. It's also available on DFYN, and that's pretty much the two places where it's available. DFYN is also a decentralized exchange on the Polygon network, but I think the vast majority of the liquidity is available on SushiSwap, right? And you can clearly see that there is no real ratings for the trust score for the liquidity. It is kind of unusual why it's not available on QuickSwap or some other big exchange on Polygon, but I will leave it up to you guys to kind of like figure out why this project doesn't really have a lot of big exchanges even on Polygon listing it, right? So that's all to speculation. So what are my final thoughts on this token? I would personally not buy this token with cash, right? Because I feel like this token is extremely high risk. It is obviously an extremely low market cap token. It could probably go up 10x before making a rug pull, or it could probably just crash back down and kind of slump all the way, right? We don't really know. But my thought is, if you have received this token as an airdrop, then again, you can obviously experiment with this project to see if this project is going to survive, if this is going to be a viable project that will continue to exist for several months to years. And based on that, you can try adding more to it if you want, obviously, because now that the market cap is lower, and if you feel like this project can grow, then investing at this time would be probably the right time. Also, I would kind of wait for a lower dip, which I do think will come during this weekend, right? But if you want to use this token as a long-term investment, I wouldn't really consider this token as a long-term investment at the time being, because this token does have a lot of things that it needs to work on. It's basically a copy and paste of several different DeFi projects with a very kind of like a lazily designed website and a very weird name and a weird mascot, right? So please bear extra caution. Again, I'm saying this multiple times, but I definitely want to stress the fact that this project is a very high risk project and you need to be very careful before you invest your money in this token, right? So again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video guys. If you like my video, please use the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.